Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another awesome video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and my little review on the new Trollhunters Rise of Titans movie. I know I'm late on this. I know Rise of Titans came out July 21st, and we're in the middle of August. I actually watched it last night. That was really the only chance I had to watch it because I've been on nonstop vacations with family and stuff like that. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. I know this channel does not have a lot of subs. I know there's not a lot of people who watch it, but I wanted to give my thoughts out there on this because it's really awesome. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I'm just going to say, there's going to be spoilers for the movie in this video, obviously. So if you guys have not seen the movie, then click off the video. If you guys don't care about spoilers or you guys seen the movie, then I guess keep watching. That's up to you guys. But yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm kind of going to talk about things about the movie like randomly. So I guess I'll just start with the actual Titans, and I'll rank those out of 3. So, as we know already, the Titans were really cool, or like, I don't know what you would call them, I'm pretty sure they're called the Titans. There was the ice one, and then like the lovely fire one, and then there was like the life with the tree and like the ground type one. I don't really know how to really say it, but I'll rank those out of 3. Number 3 would probably be the grassy earthly one. That one was cool. I enjoyed that one quite a lot, actually. I like the 4 arms on how it was on 4 arms instead of the other 2 being on 2 feet. It was, I guess, a difference. Very cool. Very cool overall. Next would probably be the ice one. I thought that it was very cool and very interesting, actually, because since it's ice, you can freeze to death and stuff like that. But overall, it was really cool, and I wouldn't even doubt it to be probably one of the coolest things in Trollhunters. And of course, number 1 would have to be the fiery lava one. It's very cool. That one's probably my favorite because you saw it the most. You saw it at the bridge, and then you saw it when everybody's trying to stop the main villain of the whole Arcane Order and stuff like that. And it's really just a really cool big Titan thing, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Next, I'll talk about returning characters. Of course, we have Varvatsos Vex, we have Aja, we also have Pepperjack, we have Eli, and something that kind of freaked me out a little bit when I saw him for the first time, because I didn't really know that it was him at first, but I guess like on Acaridian 5 he had like some type of like growth spurg, and then now he looks absolutely different, and I guess that's because he's like a full-on teenager now, which I guess is cool, but like the whole way he looks is just completely different from the whole rest of the series, so that was unique. Of course, we still have the rest of the characters that were already there, like Duxie and Jim and Claire and Toby, Blinky, Arg, everybody, pretty much. That was really cool overall. We didn't really have a lot of returning characters. All of the characters that returned, I think, that made a big impact was probably Aja and Bravato's Vex. That was really cool to finally see them return. Next, I'll talk about Steve, and this one's kind of weird. If you guys seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know why this was a thing. I guess this was just all for jokes, but I thought this was just kind of weird and it didn't really need to be in the movie. I guess for Aja or people that live on Acaridian 5 or their species, I guess when you're on your 7th kiss or whatever, you become pregnant with kids or something. So, yeah, so when Aja comes back from Acaridian 5 as the queen, you know, Steve comes in and is like, oh my god, my ninja kicking angel. And he just goes in for a kiss, and then freaking Aja's like, oh god, you shouldn't have done that. And he's like, why? Because you have kids. Like, instead of her being pregnant, it's actually him. So towards the end of the movie, he ends up, I guess, giving birth to like kids, which I never really understood too well. It was kind of weird. But yeah, there was that. I guess next I can get on to the dragons. So in this movie, we saw that there was a new race of troll that we never actually heard of, which was dragon. And we also see the main guy. I'm blanking on what it was called, but it was the little green orb that saved everybody in the process, and you can see into the future. That was very cool. I'll talk about that later in the video. But overall, it was very cool. It was, because we saw like another troll market, but it was in Hong Kong, and it was for the dragon trolls or whatever, which was very cool. I like how we got to see more of the dad dragon. He was very cool. I like his character a lot. I don't really think it's bad. I like the flying scene where Blinky's losing his mind because the dad dragon is just swerving and swerving and swerving around. Very, very cool. I guess next I'll get into the Heartstone. So yeah, so we get to see a big, giant return to the Heartstone. And it turns out that the Heartstone is like a big thing. Like, I guess this whole time, the Heartstone is the thing that the Arcane Order needed to be connected with to restart the universe or recreate the universe as something better or whatever they were trying to do. Again, I'm blanking. But that was really cool. And then also we learned that Arcadia was like the center of the universe and stuff like that, which was really awesome. Next, I'll get into the battles. So for battles wise, I thought that it was very cool. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a lot of the battles were really awesome. I like the animation. I don't know what anybody was thinking about when they made this movie animation wise, but it is golden. It is perfect. I don't know how good they did it, but it looks really good. The animation of the movie is very good. Oh my god, if you have a decently good TV, this movie will look beautiful on your screen. It's very nice, but I'm going off track. So of course, we had the start of the movie when they're on the train and stuff like that, and then like they're fighting the Arcane Order and stuff like that, and then that was kind of like a cool battle and stuff. that was very cool and very interesting. And then the three big main battles with the Titans when they were able to connect with each other to open up whatever they were opening, I forgot, to finally get their big giant elemental titan things. And again, the animation's very great. Like, it was really good. And those looked really great. So, of course, everybody split up. So, like, Claire and Blinky and both of the dragons, of course, the cat dragon and then the dad dragon. Again, I'm blanking on their name. I'm not good with names. They had to go get the green orb thing, which, again, I forgot what the name is. And then, of course, it was Jim, his mom, and then Strickler. And then they were trying to take down the Ice Titan thing. And then there was the lava or fire lava Titan, which he was actually getting ready to be, like, taken over by the bridge because he was going to knock over the whole bridge and almost killed like at least 100 people on the bridge until freaking Krill was able to bring in, or a big giant mech thing came in, which was really cool with Vervatos Bex controlling it. And overall, it was a really cool fight. It was really awesome. And then, of course, you had, like, the plant, like, earthly one. And, like, it was Duxie. Again, I'm forgetting her name, but it's, like, the pink troll. I forgot what her name is. You guys would know. I'll put her on the screen right now for you guys. I'll talk about her in a minute. When I get into the other part. But overall, it was... that fight was very good. And then, like, of course, Duxie, later on in the movie, Claire was able to bring him to, I'm blanking on her name. It's the tiny little leaf girl from the Arcane Order. I know I'm gonna get jumped by this in the comments. I'm just blanking on their names. Like I said, I'm not good with names. But he helps her get out of the mind control, and then they were able to help her use the Titan for good against the other Titans, and basically stuff like that, which was very cool. And then next, let me get to the final battle. Oh, okay, before I get into that, let me talk about Jim. So Jim was actually able to pull out Excalibur with the help of all of his friends, which was very cool. And before, and this is another thing, Krill, the big main man of Acaridian 5, was able to mix part of Merlin's amulet with Acaridian 5 tech, which created Jim's new amulet, which was absolutely awesome when he was able to use it. The first time he tried, it didn't work because he needed the stone from Excalibur instead of the one that Merlin had, and it just didn't work. So once Jim was able to pull out Excalibur, and he used that for a while against the big lava Titan thing, and then the main girl of the Arcane Order, again, I forgot the name, and overall, like, that fight was awesome, but once Stuart fixed it, and it just flew into the sky, and it flew right on to Jim's chest right after it was done saving him, and he transformed. It was just awesome. It was really cool, and the reason why I say that is because I was the big I was a big fan of the red and black outfit, the one where it's like for the doom of Gunmar, Eclipse is mine to command. I was so happy that and so excited that Jim got a new amulet form besides just the main one that just made him look like a knight, which was cool. But now he has a whole brand new form, which was very awesome. And the final battle was brilliant. It was beautiful. It was very cool. It wasn't bad at all. It was really cool. Next, what to talk about next? I guess I can talk about the deaths. The deaths next. Again, this is why I said this is a spoilers video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then click off because I'm gonna be talking about some of the characters who actually ended up dying, which is very sad. But yeah, so let's get into it. One thing I do want to say, I actually ended up crying, and this might be weird to you guys, but I did. I actually ended up crying in one of the deaths really badly, and that's just because in movies and TV shows in general, some of the characters that I really enjoy, when they kill them off, and they die, and the way they die is just sad, and it just makes me go up in tears half of the time. So I guess I'll start with the one that nobody really cared about. I mean, I personally didn't, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. But I didn't, in my opinion, which was the purple troll girl. She died from Nari. There we go. I just remembered the little arcane order Leaf Girl's name, Nari. There we go. She died from her. When she was in control and mind controlled, she kind of went out brutally. She used the Titan's, leaf grab thing, and she literally grabbed her, and she put her into the sun, which was kind of like some type of Mortal Kombat shit. Like, it was kind of crazy. She literally put her up into the sun so she would turn to stone, and then she broke it into pieces right in the middle, which was crazy. Again, I didn't really care that much. The next one, Strickler. This one almost made me sad. The first one, again, she's not really a character that's really anybody cares about, but Strickler was one that literally almost made me very, very sad and literally almost made me cry, honestly. So basically, Jim put the torpedo gun thing, or some type of gun that you can shoot at the Ice Titan, and he can walk across the rope. I forgot what that's called, but the Ice Titan ends up getting it detached from it, and Jim falls down. So Strickler has to save Jim so he doesn't die. And then what happened was that Jim had bombs, and Jim was going to plant the bombs into the Titan so he would blow up into like a million pieces or something. So what ended up happening was Strickler ended up sacrificing himself, and it still didn't make a difference because the Titan didn't go down, but it was very sad. Not only that, we see that Strickler proposed, I can't even speak right now, to Jim's mom, Barbara, which is very cool, but it's sad that he ended up pretty much dying in the process because he had to save part of the world because he could have took down the Ice Titan, but it didn't work. And the final one that made me cry the most was Toby. Out of all characters in the show to kill off, they had to do it to my boy Tobes. Toby is the reason why, is actually one of the reasons why I watch the show in general. I love Toby. I think Toby's like the comedy of the show. I enjoy Toby's character a lot, and when Toby was crashed under the rock in the truck, when Toby literally saved Jim's life before the lava titan was able to connect with the Heartstone, he sacrificed himself to save the world, to save his best friend, and he ended up dying in the process, which was something really sad. And I literally started tearing up a little bit, and it was kind of crazy overall, and it was honestly really crazy. So now I'm gonna get into the ending. And I'm probably going to get into the ending and then end off this video right here because the video is getting real long. But let me get into the ending. So, of course, Jim finally figures out what Nari meant when she said the troll hunter knows. So basically what happened was that Jim used Excalibur to slice open the green orb thing, and what popped out was a time crystal. So he told everybody goodbye, and basically how it worked is that when he used it, he would go back in time to the day that he woke up that morning, right when he found the amulet under Killahead Bridge, or the bridge, which actually happened, which is the crazy part, which means nothing of Trollhunters ever happened. Yes, you guys heard me right. He used it, and he went that far back, which means nothing ever happened. Jim never became the Troll Hunter. Jim never met Claire. Jim, Toby, and Claire, and Blinky, and all the trolls, and Dukesy, and everything never happened. It was like the beginning of the Troll Hunter series. It never happened at all, because he went far back to fix everything. So basically what happened was that he used it, and he told everybody goodbye, and Claire and him, you know them lovebirds, they did one final kiss before they ended up not seeing each other ever again. He used a time stone. He goes way back to the start of the series, and that literally never happened ever, story-wise. So he gets up, he sees that Toby isn't there, and then Toby comes out of nowhere. He jumps on Toby, and he hugs him to death, and he's like, oh my god, Tobes, because of course he's alive, because, again, the Trollhunters series never happened, because he went that far back. So they go to school. Jim knows what to do, because he doesn't forget, he knows what happened. So he goes and he becomes friends with Claire again. He gets the play for Romeo. He tells Strickler about his mom and gets everything back to what it originally was. But this is the thing that got me the most, if you guys did not see. Alright, I'm just going to start off by saying this. The creator of Trollhunters actually stated that after Rise of Titans, he was done with the series. That's why Rise of Titans is going to be the conclusion of the series, because that's what he stated. So, but if we saw at the end, while Jim was doing the play for Romeo, Toby got the amulet. Yes. You guys heard me right. Trollhunters Rise of Titans ended off at a big giant cliffhanger. Instead of Jim being with Toby, going to under the bridge where the Trollhunters amulet was at, instead of Jim getting it, it was Toby. So what does that tell you? Because they can't end off the series at Toby finding the amulet. There has to be more. So I'm going to make a separate video on this, but I think there's going to be a spin-off or a sequel to the series or something like that where Toby actually becomes the troll hunter or something like that. But I know this video is very long. I do hope you guys will enjoy future videos, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. But yeah, that's it though. Thank you guys. Bye bye.